Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour. It looks a little bit like I'm blonde, but I just have my hair in a bun. The only problem with this bookshelf tour is that I am living in my dorm now, and so I only have the books that I brought from home. That being said, the books that I brought are my favorites, the ones that I could not go months without. I'm just going to be getting my general thoughts on each book. Let's get into it. Okay, these first three books, I'm going to put them all together. They're all by the same author, and they're all kind of in the same setting. First up, The Hate You Give, Angie Thomas. I'm a big fan of Angie Thomas's works. She's an incredible author, truly. My rating for this book is gonna be 10 out of 10. I highly recommend this book. I read this book for the first time in 7th or 8th grade. I can't quite remember. It just gave me a completely new perspective. On the come up, Angie Thomas. I read this book, I don't know, whenever it came out. I'm gonna be saying this about every single book because they're all my favorites. It's just so good. Like, all of Angie Thomas's works, when I start reading them, I can't put them down. They're just so good. 10 out of 10. Finally, with Angie Thomas, we've got Concrete Roses. It's kind of a prequel to The Hate You Give. I read this 8th or 9th grade. Honestly, whenever it came out. I don't quite remember. Rating? 9 out of 10, just because it's not one of those books like when you're like tired with life, you can't go into it, because it is so, like, Angie Thomas is so talented. The way that she writes, it makes you feel like you're right there. And for this book, there's just so much going on. Don't read it when you're stressed, don't read it all at once. Other than that, incredible book. Not critiquing this book at all, it's just like my personal opinion. Read this book, y'all. These next two books are also going to be grouped together because they don't have a particular author. The Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer, translated by Samuel Butler, introduction by Michael Dirda? I hope I'm saying your name right. Gods and Heroes of Ancient Greece, Werner Jaeger, Gustav Schwab, Olga Marx, Ernst Morwitz, and of course it's translated from Greek texts and German texts. I haven't read these books in a bit, I will say, and I only read them once because they're big. And they're a little bit hard to pay attention to, so I'd say 9 out of 10. Also because, translation is finicky. It might not be the original, especially with these, because this is a compilation of myths, which means you're not going to find the original myths, and they're probably not exact translations. Not any fault of the authors, obviously. Okay, Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. This is one of those books that my mom kind of forced me to read. I read it, I think, sophomore year, maybe junior. I'm not quite sure. 10 out of 10. Incredible story. Incredible storytelling. This is her first novel, and I hope that she's written more because this is an incredible piece of work. I highly recommend. An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. This is the only book by John Green that I've ever read, but I really do think I should read more of him. Sorry to John Green, because it's funny and it's engaging and it's really incredible. And I'm saying that about every single book, but you guys, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. Like, it's a pretty short book as well. It's only a little bit over 200 pages, but it's really good storytelling. It's concise. It does require a bit of math, but honestly, I just skip over that sometimes, you guys. Sorry. Love and Gelato. You guys, Jenna Evans Welch. I know that this book is meant for like middle schoolers or something, but you guys, this book came with me to Italy. This book was part of the reason I wanted to go to Italy in the first place. Also Rome, but it made me sob and laugh. She's funny. 10 out of 10. The Book Thief. Another one words cannot describe how much I love this book. Marcus Zusak. I read this for the first time when I was in 7th grade. Read this book, guys. If you don't read anything else that I'm giving and presenting to you guys, read this one. It's just so good. 10 out of 10. The Help by Catherine Stockett. A little bit controversial right now, but I don't care. It's incredible. This is one my mom didn't push on me. I think I remember seeing it in my dad's office. That's where we keep our books. I opened it to a random page, and that page was one of the characters having a miscarriage, and then I didn't read it for several more years. The first time I remember reading it, like all the way through, 6th grade. and I couldn't put it down. It's, I mean, wow. 9 out of 10. It's just, it's really good. It is among a little bit of controversy right now because people don't like that the white woman is the savior. I feel like it's accurate to history, unfortunately. It sucks, but it's true. And the storytelling is incredible, truly. Whenever I read that book, it's like The Book Thief. I can't put it down. I'm just not allowed. Like, I just can't do it. Off on a bit of a light note, Red, White, and Royal Blue, Casey McQuiston. Guys, this book is so silly. Like, it's so cute. I have a friend who only reads horror stuff and weird books and serious books and books that are over like 700 pages. I made him read this book, A Hater of Fiction, and I made him watch the movie with me, and he loved it. I literally gave him my copy, and I got the collector's edition, which I actually haven't read the extra chapter yet, but I will. 9 out of 10, only because it is a little bit like fan fiction, and that I don't love. But I'm willing to overlook the cheesiness because it's funny and it's adorable. All of these books are fundamental to me, honestly. Like, they're all incredible, and I love all of them. I really do. They're all my favorites. Hopefully you guys have a reading recommendation that you guys were able to take from this. If not, then I hope you enjoyed watching anyway. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Be sure to subscribe to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!